What up guys, my name is Martin Elke and I'm also known as Dark Energy on TradingView where I'm ranked top author when it comes to technical analysis. So guys, this is my first YouTube show ever and I've been looking so much forward doing this and my mission is to give the best TA show ever. And I will be focusing mostly on Bitcoin because that is what you guys love to hear about, but I will also take a look at Ethereum, Ripple, Litecoin, Cardano and some other top altcoins once in a while if something interesting will pop up. So maybe before I will go on, I have to tell you that I am co-owner of Bitgosu Coinrunners, which is the biggest crypto family out there. We have more than 120,000 family members. We also have 800 VIPs. And we also have our own streaming studios and a professional TV station. So you can expect in the future that a lot of great FA content. I will make some interviews with some big crypto guys out there and some CEOs from different ICOs. But yeah, so that would be really interesting to follow, guys. You should just follow this channel right away. So before I go on, let me just tell you right now I am in my hotel room, so I do apologize for the bad sound quality or the webcam. You can expect better quality in the future. I just decided now just to make my first video here and just give you some free content, guys. So let's just jump in and take a look at the Bitcoin. So I made this chart, Bitcoin hanging over the edge. There's a long way down. I made it March the 15th, as you can see here. And after we hit the bottom here at 6,000, we tried to make a new Elliott wave structure. As you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And some people out there, they might claim that this is not a real structure because the second wave has to retrace more than 50%, and that is also correct. The guidelines suggest that, but it's not that Elliott wave theory is like an exact science, so many people, they choose to interpret it in different ways, and so do I. So after 3 impulse waves up and 2 down, we need what we call an ABC correction, ABC. That's also what we saw. This is called, by the way, an irregular flat structure. So we trace down to here. It's equal to 61.8% retrace, 8,300. And here from we could expect a new Elliott wave cycle, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But that didn't happen. We had a huge Elliott wave failure right here, as you can see. And when that happened, I just immediately knew that something was wrong. That's also why I wrote this chart, because when that happens, we just need to go down and test the next support level, which is around 7,200, and which is also equal to 78.6% retrace. And let's just load the bars and see what happened. That is also what happened, as you can see right here. Maybe I should also mention that the existing patterns on this chart also gave us the direction. You can see a big bear flag was just in creating here, and there was a smaller bear flag in here. So everything just pointed in that direction. So let us take a look at this chart. I just made this 6 hours ago, and I call this Bitcoin should hit 11,000 US dollars or 6,000 US dollars. And some of you guys out there, they might say that, yeah, okay, obviously Bitcoin has to go up or down. How hard can that be? And to that, I just want to say that you have to consider trading like a game of chess or poker. And I know I've said it many times before, but it's all about probabilities. So there's always a chance that we could go down. There's also a chance we could go up or sideways. So what we have to do as a good trader, we have to define and to figure out, based on historical data and the different tools we have available, on which scenarios they're most likely, most plausible to play out. And that is exactly what I've done here. So let's just take a look here. We are in a descending wedge, or we was in a descending wedge. And we had like a C down correction right here. And what is special about a C down correction is that it's always a 5-wave down correction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we usually can assume that we will bounce and have a bounce, and that is also what we saw here happening. We just had a quick bounce and we slammed our head into the EMA 50, and that is also pretty much expected, because the thing about EMAs are that they act as huge support or resistance. So we just went down, and right now at this very moment we were just sitting and found support on this downtrend line, and it's also equal to 23.6%. So now we have to ask ourselves what is going to happen. And I gave you some different scenarios here, and I think that the blue scenario is the most likely. The blue scenario, I here assume that we are on the end on the first Elliott wave, and the reason is here, guys. As you can see, we have here a perfect Elliott subwave structure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the first wave. And as you can see, the second wave retraced more than 50%. The third Elliott wave are the longest. And then we retraced what I assume 38.2%. I don't know really exactly, but I think it looks like that. Maybe 23.6, I don't know. And then we had the fifth Elliott wave here, subwave. So I just want to say that the thing about the blue scenario is that if we go that if this blue scenario will play out, we have to retrace usually 50%, and the not so good thing about this is that we have to go back in the down trend channel, which is obviously not a good idea because it will create some kind of thought and lack of trust in the market. So it would obviously be better if we in some way could retrace above it. So yeah, but we will see what will happen. So let me just say a quick thing about the 6,000 scenario. The thing about that is, the reason why I said that is, if we have some kind of Elliott wave failure, like if we now retrace more than 100% of the first wave here, so it means if you go under 7,200 US dollars, we have an Elliott wave failure, and we'll probably like 90%, it would be like 90% likely that we go down to 6,000. And the reason for that is there's not so much support here, and it is a double bottom, as you can see here, and that will give us another chance to go into a new reversal. So guys, that was all from me today, and I just want to say goodbye, guys, and I hope that you like this and you can expect a lot of more from me. So goodbye, guys, and have a nice day.